Hey guys, it's Sam from Verticare Blinds. Thought I might just show you timber Venetians. So here you can see we have a timber Venetian. I just wanted to let you know a few facts of them. So with the timber Venetians, obviously they're really useful, but unfortunately they do collect a lot of dust. And if you can't see on there, you can actually see quite how much dust they collect. And these blinds were only cleaned about 3 months ago. So that's them there. Another bad thing with timber Venetians are, unfortunately, they're not actually designed to be pulled up and down a lot. So when you do pull them up and down, it's best if you can try and give them a bit more stability in the middle and help them up. As you can see, they stack up. Once they're fully up, they stack. So they're not ideal for sliding doors. You're better off with a different alternative across the sliding door.
So I guess, Sam, if they're deeper, obviously because of the drop on them, there'd be a lot bigger stack.
Yep. So there'd be a lot bigger stack, especially if it was obviously across a sliding door, which would go right down to the floor. So the stack would probably be 2.5 times that size.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I did notice you took this blind down just before we did this video, and you weighed it. And this isn't a particularly big window. How wide is this window?
This window is about 1800 wide,
okay.
And it's about a 1200 mil drop.
And can you tell me how heavy was it?
The weight of this blind is about 7 kilos, so there's actually a fair bit of weight in these types of blinds. So that's why they're not really designed to be pulled up and down. As you can see, the strings on them are quite thin, so they actually aren't the world's best for pulling up and down. They're more better for just having and tilting to allow to filter light and keep your privacy as well, which is another big thing. When you do use these blinds, you're best to try and change them each time. So as they're tilted that way, next time you should try and have them tilted the other way. That way it allows the fading on the blind to be even, and then you're not going to wear out your blind as quick, so it'll last a lot longer for yourself. Okay,
so just another quick question. The difference between custom-made blinds like these ones are and store-bought blinds, and what is the difference? Why would you pay any more money when you can buy store-bought blinds?
Okay, the difference between them all is one, our custom-made blinds obviously are Australian-owned and made. You can also get parts for them, which is a big thing. Like these, if you do have the tendency to use them a lot more often, and you buy store-bought, you can't get the parts. That's the biggest downfall of those. But our ones you can, and you can get parts for them quite easily. So, and we're always able to come out and fix them for you.
So it's things like tilt boxes which make them rotate.
Yep.
And it's things like
the lock-off, so that when you pull it up, you can stop it wherever you want. That's another big thing that we see a lot out on the road, is that people pull them up halfway, and then after a couple of minutes, you can see them starting to slip and they'll fall down, and they'll give you quite a scare when they go bang.
Okay. And about the cords, there's a problem with the cords too on store-boughts. They tangle them, and I've heard you go off your chop about spending ages trying to untangle cords on store-bought blinds.
They just use store-bought blinds so that you can get them so cheap. They use cheaper parts. So because they use the cheaper parts, obviously the parts aren't readily available. They use cheap string, which tangles a lot easier, and all round it's not more beneficial for yourself. You're better off to spend a little bit more money now and have something that's going to last. And when it does break, you can fix it, instead of like every 6 months having to go out and buy new blinds, which is just a hassle.
Okay, well, I think that's probably some great tips about the Venetians, and it's probably pretty important that when we do raise them, that we hold them in the centre, or as much as we can, to support the weight. 7 kilos, man, who would have thought that they'd weigh that much?
Yeah, exactly, and that's only in a smaller window too. People do have larger ones.
Okay, that's terrific. Thank you very much for the information.
No worries.
We'll chat again later.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.